Hey guys, it's Friday and it's also the beginning of the holiday season, kind of, considering, well, according to retailers, the holiday season's been going on since, I don't know when, months. But it's December 23rd and it's time to review the weekend photos. And the week started off rather interesting. I decided to take a peek at what was happening at the Mariners Home - Siemens Bethel - Connecting project. And it's really cool. I mean, obviously the reason this photo works is just the light coming through that window. He had these, he's spraying the entire windowsill. So he had like this plastic on the window, so it just diffuses the light, and it was pretty intense. It looked like Darth Vader, which kind of like I was wanting to go see Rogue One. And then the next, actually this is not the next day, this is on Wednesday, I found out, well, I put in a request to go photograph how much volume was happening at the post office. I finally got the request accepted, and bam! There was enough boxes there to like really melt my brain to trying to figure out how these folks deliver all this stuff. So I'm photographing, and then like I switch over to the right a little bit, and look, it turns out Santa was getting right into the mix of things. I didn't realize that he worked for the post office. But it was pretty fun to see stuff like that, and to see how much volume these guys put up with every single day during the whole holiday season. It turns out that this is the busiest day of the year for a postal carrier. So that was rather interesting. Yesterday we went to the Acushnet Elementary School, and this is the Acushnet Fire Chief, Chief Gallagher, and he was up on stage there, and they decided they were going to do Colin's Challenge in memory of Colin Lopes that passed away a few weeks ago when him and his father died from carbon monoxide poisoning at their home in Acushnet. And he was up there and he said, on behalf of the entire town of Acushnet, I hope you accept this. And he went over and he hugged Colin's mom, and I thought it was a really touching moment. And again, just a reminder, did you guys check your carbon monoxide sensors? Do it. Today, before we go to that one, let me show you what I did first thing in the morning. First thing in the morning, I jumped on a little boat, and we decided to go oyster farming, fishing, harvesting, whatever you want to call it. And so I went out to West Island in Fairhaven, which is on the opposite side of New Bedford, for those of you who live elsewhere. And it's really cool to see. This guy's like 30-something years old, and he's got his 1 acre oyster farm, and he was out there, you know, getting some oysters for the Christmas Eve dinner for the family, and it was pretty cool to see this kind of thing happening. It's real, and it's happening right here. And at one point, he just opens one up, and he's like, "Here, eat it." I'm like, "Okay." Ate it. It was fantastic. But it's really cool to see that he set his path. He knows what he wants to do. Later on, actually not that long ago, we found out about Jerry Pinto, who I've known for a long time. He's a bus driver, and he wanted to help out some of the kids that he used to drive home, and he contacted some of his friends, and they got all kinds of gifts for these kids, and it was good to see that, you know, people still do care. Just random acts of kindness are a wonderful thing. So have a great holiday season. Hope to see you guys again next week. Ciao.